All right, I just want to say, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make the most delicious roasted winter vegetable harvest soup known to man. Those are the last tomatoes that in this container of sauce here from last summer's garden that hasn't already been put into a sauce or something else. And I got this chicken broth I'll use, broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprout, zucchini, cauliflower, garlic, onion, peppers, and tomato. And they are all going to be roasted. The tomatoes, pepper, garlic, and onion will be roasted first and then turned into the broth, while I'll roast these nice and sweet and chunky, and those will go in at the end. And I'm even thinking about making homemade noodles, or maybe tortellini or something, but I don't know. I'm just, oh dude, I need some hot peppers. I got some hot peppers. Yep, I'm gonna get some hot peppers from last year's garden. Yeah, spice it up, baby. All right, I got the peppers, and I think that should be enough because I don't want to overpower anything. I just want some flavor. But if it's not enough, then look at this big quart jar I have of my delicious roasted salsa from, yeah, like August or September or something. Oh yeah, Jupiter's excited. You can't wait. All right, so it's going to be a process, but I have the peppers and tomatoes under the broiler trying to get that nice little blackened sweetness going on there. And then right now just the broccoli and the garlic is kind of rough chopped. I like the different size chops so that they cook differently. And because all of those I'm going to puree, I better get this and pull it. So yeah, we want some of them to be black and crispy and some of them not so much, and that's going to give it that nice roasted sweetness that we love. All right, so after the peppers and everything get nice and fired, that's when I add the onions because they take the shortest amount of time. So I'm keeping a close eye on that, not closing it, not walking away. Just gonna kind of leave it like that. And in here, well, let's see. So we got the asparagus, which I am gonna give that a little black on it too. That's the bone broth. Which will be pureed with all those tomatoes, onions, hot peppers, sweet peppers, and that will be the broth. So, and the garlic that I'll be roasting in there next, getting it nice and black. And then I'm cutting all these in different sizes. I haven't got there yet. Or there. Cauliflower will be going in next. And yeah, it's a process, but I know it's going to be worth it. All right, moving right along. I'm getting the garlic now. That'll be the last to go. Ooh, can I touch that? All right. In the sauce, I put all the roasted tomatoes, sweet peppers, onion, and hot peppers crushed in there. That when the garlic is roasted, I will be pureeing that together to make a broth. And at the end, be adding in all of the roasted cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, zucchini, and mushrooms. So we're getting there. All right, so a couple changes. Well, not really, because I was just kind of making it up as I go. But yeah, so this is the pureed tomato, garlic, onion, sweet pepper, hot pepper, and the chicken bone broth. And I did add a little butter. There's some salt, a pinch of sugar, and that's all. So I've used avocado oil mainly because I'm using high temperatures, right? The olive oil kind of burns. So cauliflower is almost done. Mushrooms are almost done. Zucchini is about done. And what I decided against is making homemade noodles, and and I added some local heavy cream, mostly because this is a 4-gallon pot and I have like tons of vegetables and needed more oomph. And because of that, I decided the tortellini would be a good addition. So I have pureed this, and so the only chunks are going to be the nice big delicious hearty winter vegetables, and the tortellini, of course. But there, it's starting to boil, so I'm going to tend to this, get the tortellini going, and then the vegetables will go in last, as to not cook them anymore. I just wanted the sweet, smoky crunch that you can only get, roasting them or broiling them, right? Like, this, oh, it's gonna be so good. All right. And yeah, that's why I do the different textures, because, well, I'm all about texture. And it just makes it more interesting and unique, and not everything is so monotone. But yeah, give me a few more minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so I just added the tortellini, so we're just, a few minutes away. Bring that to a boil again. And all of the veggies, let's see, we got broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, mushrooms, and zucchini. And I put very little herbs, honestly. So let's see, there's garlic, there's lemon thyme from the garden, and thyme from the garden. There's just a touch of basil and oregano. And turmeric with cayenne and black pepper. That's a good combination. Sea salt. But I didn't want to make it as herby and fragrant as most of my dishes. And because, the whole point was to have the flavor of the sweetness of the roasted vegetables. So I'm almost done, and we'll do the taste test. Of course, there is no unbiased party here. However, there will be several tomorrow, and I can always report back. But I'm definitely not going to lie. I don't make stuff that isn't amazing, and right? Or what's the point? All right, holy crap. You ready for this? I just put all the veggies in. Cauliflower and mushroom well, actually not all of them. I'm going to add the zucchini last, but I just wanted to, this is what I was looking for. Not like a soup, but like a frickin' hearty, I don't know what to call it. What would you call it? A vegetable stew? It's not really a vegetable pasta, because I wanted really more vegetables than anything, but with a nice taste of roasted tomato from the garden. All right, so we're gonna let this cook a little bit more, and then the zucchini will also add more liquid. Yeah, now that all the mushrooms and the vegetables natural liquids are, but you know what, if you like a thin soup, do it different, but I like thick and hearty. It's freaking winter still. It's a solstice. I thought tomorrow, I thought it would be a good celebration, representing, bounty, for the harvest. Again, this is the last of the tomatoes from my garden. I do still have peppers and herbs and tomatoes that were preserved in other things, but yeah, so I did a gardening video about faith, and here's to faith that I will have much more bountiful harvests to come. All right, it's officially one of my new favorite soups. Okay, so I just wanted to add this extra tip. So obviously I was cooking in these, right? And these are the only 2 hotel pans I have, but when many of you know that I make a bunch of food, share, and then preserve the rest, right? So you want to kind of cool it off as fast as possible. When you pour it in a shallow pan like this, it'll cool much faster than in a super thick, pot like that, right? So while it's in that, right, it's still going to keep cooking, right? So anyways, that's the premise behind it. And I don't want to overcook it, especially with pasta and vegetables that, vegetables like that, it really is, again, the texture that matters. You don't want the whole thing to turn to mush. I want chunks, and that was the whole point of it. So I'm just going to pour it into here, and as soon as that cools, they can go in the fridge, and then I can do my portioning. But yeah, I think it's a total winner. Here, I'll take it all here. Here, taste test. All right. Oh god, it's mushroom. Oh yeah, baby. Asparagus. Oh my god. I am so excited. This will just be my winter vegetable side dish for basically everything the next 6 months. Alright. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this helps you spark some of your own creativity, right? And what you have on hand, or what's in season, or whatever. And obviously I mixed the seasons with the tomatoes and the peppers. But yeah, whatever. That's the whole point of you cooking, is doing what you want. All right, and I'm going to garnish it with some parsley and Parmesan cheese, by the way. But it's done. So, all right, good night.